we decided to get our decks cleaned because the person who lived in our house before us, or someone somewhere down the line, was a smoker, and the ducts are awful. Like that bit that I was able to see at least. And when I tried to, like, I was so innocent, like so. What's the word? Blissfully ignorant. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just help as much as I can. I'm gonna just stick my vacuum down there, and like I literally like just stuck the hose down there and like reached down as far as I could. And I was like, you know, at least I'll get some of it. Like, it should help the smell a little bit, right? No, no, don't ever do that, because the next time the heat turned on, our house smelled so terrible that we had to open every single window, all the doors. I was coughing. It was miserable. I had to take allergy medication. It was ridiculous and miserable. Couldn't do that. So I was like, you know what? There's a lot more stuff in there. We're gonna have to hire someone to clean this out. I knew companies did this sort of thing, but like I didn't know that. I didn't know how the process worked. So I looked it up. We hired someone. I just want to show you. Look, this is our living room. This is what we did today in order to be able to reach like all these vents here. The company mentioned they need 5 feet of space. I was like, okay, we're doing this, and we've been like preparing for days. It did not happen. The reason it did not happen was because we have asbestos. We have an asbestos problem. Our house is 1950. In 1950, what they were doing was wrapping the vent things with asbestos duct tape and cleaning out the vents. They like knock all that around, which disturbs it, which releases asbestos dust, which causes cancer and other issues. Yeah, this is our kitchen. There's the fridge in the middle of the floor. Decided to move it in order to access the vents. And the stove I moved across the room. I was so proud of myself too. I was like, look at me, I'm moving the fridge, I'm moving the stove, I like cleaned underneath. Like, I was like, yeah, we're on top of things, like we're getting it done. I was so proud of myself. Nope, not happening. Asbestos is supposed to be fine as long as it's not disturbed, as long as it's, you know, not loose or anything. Check it out. You see how loose that is? You see how that's like already coming off? That's the bad news. That's the, no, this is bad, you gotta fix it kind of thing. And the only way to fix it, there are 2 legal ways. You need to get family members to help you remove it, and you have to like suit up and like have a clean area and like cover in plastic and do all sorts of things to protect yourself, or hire someone to mitigate it. We have ductwork all throughout all of this ductwork and more that you can't even see. All of it has asbestos on it. Every single white band there, that's asbestos tape. So, I mean, the guy who came out was so nice. He was so apologetic. And I'm like, well, at least we know now, you know, thanks. He's like, so reschedule in a month. I'm like, I don't know when we'll be able to take care of this. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if my family's going to be able to help. I don't know if we'll hire someone, probably get a few quotes, figure that out. And I don't even know if there's so much of the tape. There's so much ductwork. Like, I don't even know if it would be cheaper to replace the whole thing. I have no idea. A few more points to mention about our ductwork while I'm on the subject. We have a vent that goes straight through our wall. And it's just a weird thing. I was weirded out by it. So now that the covers are off, you can see it. So this, that goes straight to our bedroom. Like you can see the carpet here. See? My hand is currently in the bedroom. You see that? Perfect. It's currently coming out of here. I'm weirded out by that. I don't know if anyone else is. And then the other thing is that there is no vent in our bathroom. There is no heat. There's no heat anywhere. There is no fan. So that's on the back of my mind to take care of someday as well. But obviously these health considerations are the top priority. So, yeah, I was gonna call the radon people like right after this, and now I need to figure out how we're gonna do all of this. I've got my little helper here. It's the next day after yesterday's asbestos disappointment, and I was just I waited until today to start calling around for quotes because I was just like, yeah, I'm talking. What do you think? Just trying to figure out who I'm talking to. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so expensive, and so I was calling around, and some people were waiting to get back to me on quotes, and I called this one place and explained the situation, and the guy was just like, oh, why don't you just paint over it? And I was like, because that wasn't presented as an option. Yeah, no option. And he was like, well, I have, you need like a very specific type of paint. There's a lot of like legal things around taking care of asbestos. Let me just back up and explain this. Because asbestos is typically fine as long as you leave it alone, right? But removing it is quite dangerous. It gets stuff in the air, and that's when it's really bad. And so legally, you cannot have a friend help you do it. You cannot hire like just any handy person or whatnot. You can only do it yourself or family members, or you can pay to have someone who's like certified specifically in asbestos removal or mitigation. It just seems really complicated to someone like me who's like new to all this. I'm like, I guess I just have to hire someone. And anyway, but he said I have the stuff that you need. You just paint it on. It's very specific stuff specifically for this purpose of covering over asbestos. And I was just like really? Can it really be that simple? And so I went over and I got it today. And he buys in bulk because of course this is his business. So affordable asbestos abatements, Doug. He was like, I would rather, give you this and, then you don't have to pay $1,000+ for me to do something that you could do yourself on a weekend. And I was just like, this is amazing. Right? It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. So I got it. I'm excited. It's going to be a bit of work, but not anywhere near what we were worried about. Yes. Loki's got the stick. This one. He just put it in a yogurt container for me and included a paintbrush as well. I could not be happier. So, yay, we're going to work on that when we get the chance. You can hold the handle of the brush. So yeah, way cheaper than what we were fearing. We're still gonna have to take care of the radon, and we also have lead-based paint on the outside, not the inside of the house. So that's another hazard that we need to take care of. So I called a company earlier today for a quote that does all three, and I was just like, yeah, we have these 3 issues, and I thought it might be a one-stop shop, but I'd much rather go this route and pay so little. So, wow. All right, check this out. I went out to get the stuff for the asbestos, and Lim decided to surprise me with food, which I am super psyched about. Yay! So, thank you. I will keep you updated when we manage to paint this stuff on. I hope it's as easy as the guy made it sound. So I'm really excited today, definitely feeling better than yesterday. I guess we'll sign off for now so you can play with the selfie stick. Can you say bye? Bye. Can you look up? Yeah? Bye! Yeah? Yeah? You see yourself? Is this fun? You like that? Are we just talking to the phone? I know, it's so exciting.